Welcome to a 20-minute video. For those that are new, that just means good morning, friends, and everyone in home. Let's get the time started. Here we go. Time has started. I do want to mention, I tried to make this vlog earlier. I used the Crippled Beast, my A7S3, but I did so many retakes, the battery literally died within 2 hours, and I don't have an extra battery because those things cost a lot of money. They're $80 a pop, so nah. And I don't have a dummy battery like that I could connect it to because there's no original one, and that camera is not cheap. It's very expensive, and I don't want to put anything that would mess with the camera. So right now the DJI is taking over for the time being, and it's at 50% around there. I'm hoping to get this take right, just go with it. So where was I getting at? I'm going to have to wing it because I dropped the notes on the floor and couldn't really find out where things are at, so I'm pretty much winging it at this time. It's just so many bad things, one thing after another, but we're just gonna go with the flow here. So I want to talk about work. For those that are new, I do Uber Eats. I did a total of 3 deliveries. However, I did receive 5 requests, so 2 of them were declined, and I made a total of $15 within a 7-hour work span, and that is terrible. That's terrible. I mean, it would be okay if it was one day, but it's been like that for almost 2 weeks, barely making any money, and I'm truly worried. And I remember feeling hopeless. I am feeling hopeless. I did, with the leisure time, I scrolled on social media, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube on not how to make money, but just seeking out what problem people have out there that I could provide a service to, to make income, because I never want to work for someone again. I never want to work for a company again or some sort of corporation. I need something that I will be my own boss, and I'm trying to figure something out. And yeah, I remember reading something from the commenter, and I hope people are reading the stuff in the comment section, because there are gems in there. There are really beautiful gems in there. What I mean by that is a lot of information that if anyone is going through tough times, it could really help out those comments. And yeah, this commenter wrote something very amazing. It pretty much sums up everything I read in my interpersonal success books. I forgot what they're called, but I like to read a lot of self-help books, but not just for myself, but how successful people think. And he wrote everything in one comment. It was just every pieces of those books I read, he put it onto this one comment, and I was amazed. I was like, wow, he knows. And yeah, there's something going on with me. It's fear. There's a lot of fear going on, and I believe it's because I don't have anything to fall back on. Because if something happens, there's no one I could fall back on. I have no family, no friends. Don't get me wrong, I have family, but they are not there to support. They are there if there's something that I could offer. You know, they're there. It's all nice and cool. But if I got nothing, it's just it's not a normal family. I realize normal people with normal family would they're unable to understand this. They could grasp the concept, but they will never understand. Because I say this because my neighbors, the one I'm cool with, and also friends, even though I explain to them, they will never understand. It's like, oh, it's not like that. It's like, no, it is like that. And plus, it is written, no liar shall enter the kingdom of heaven. Why would I lie to you? You know what I mean? So, yeah, I mean, but I gotta do something quick. I mean, what am I gonna do? I thought about, just going out there, just vlogging, but I realized that my 20-minute videos, these videos I'm doing, they're outperforming my vlog videos, and those vlog videos, I put in way more time than the 20-minute videos, and it baffles me because those videos, even though they look like they're 5 to 10 minutes, wow, those videos were hours and hours load. However, I think I mentioned in my previous video, the difference between the two was the vlog videos I did. I'm guessing it didn't seem genuine because it seemed perfect. I cut out all the slurs, the stutters, anything that was imperfection, I would cut it off. Versus the 20-minute videos where it's very raw. You see me stuttering, you see me slurring, brain fog, all that stuff. And I'm guessing maybe there's a charm to it that the people enjoy, that, hey, at least you're being yourself kind of thing. So, but I gotta get into the vlogging. I gotta figure out how to make my vlogs better than my 20-minute videos. That's what I'm thinking. I do want to mention good news. This is going to be my last Help Me Sleep juice. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's alcohol. So, tomorrow, I'm going to be natural. Meaning, if I close my eyes and not sleep, so be it. Because I think that Help Me Sleep juice is having some sort of negative spiritual energy upon me. I'm guessing, and the only way I can find out is to test it. And how I'm going to test it is I'm just going to cut off the Help Me Sleep juice and see how that works. And I will report it to y'all because, this is sharing my journey, right? Sharing my journey. Man, what a day. What else I'm going to talk about? Because I'm truly winging it this time. And I gotta watch this video again because I have no idea what I just talked about. I guess I should talk about China. I should talk about China. I don't know if any of my viewers are Chinese. One of the commenters that I enjoy reading, I think I remember him saying, I don't know if it's a he or she. The reason why I say him, because according to my YouTube analytics, everyone is men. So I apologize. And I remember seeing that he was from China. So I'm not going to assume that he's Chinese though, because there are foreigners that, live in China. So I'm not really sure. But the reason why I was thinking about China is because a lot of my YouTube feeds my TikTok, my Facebook, it's been showing things in China. It feels like, is the Father of Heaven trying to tell me something? Like, what is up with these coincidences syncing up? Maybe it's the algorithm. I don't know. I'm going to be straightforward. I'm not a fan of Chinese people. By no means, I'm not saying everyone's bad. It's just the ones that I've encountered, because most of them treat me very poorly. Same as the Vietnamese folks. If you watch my previous video, you'll hear that I mentioned that Chinese people will think I'm Vietnamese, Vietnamese will think I'm Chinese, and no one would want to do anything with me. They kind of treat me bad, discriminate. It's okay. It's alright. I mean, what can I do? But the reason why I bring up China is I realize I don't think people in China know the Father of Heaven. Sorry, I'm not sure if I cut off. I'm not sure if they know the Father of Heaven. And I was thinking, man, what if, of course I'm not going to preach scripture or anything, but what if I just go out there and just share a little bit about the Father of Heaven, and to see how, and see what happens, because it is written, those who have an ear will hear, and the Father of Heaven was talking spiritually. They'll hear in the spirit, not just physically. The reason why I brought this up is because I remember when, this supposedly deadly disease, and people had to take this DNA altering medicine, to save themselves. And I know it's going to sound cruel, but I was like pretty cool with it when I saw the people were forced to, take it. And ever since, I don't know, I suddenly have a change of heart recently. I guess I've been seeing the nice comment from the commenter I enjoy reading, and plus also the neighbor I'm cool with. He's talking to me like, I know these people are treating you bad, but you gotta think about something probably influenced them to be like that. They probably don't know any better. Don't be too harsh. And I don't know. It softened my heart, I guess, so to say. It softened my heart. That's why I started thinking about, man, what if? Because I don't want to push it, and I'm definitely not going to push it, because I don't even push it to anybody, regardless what nationality there is. I don't push it to them. I mean, I'll mention it. Hey, the Father of Heaven, this, that. They're like, oh, no. Cool. You do you, you know what I mean? I just want to say. But yeah, when I saw that, what would happen if I got someone in China to know the Father of Heaven? Because it is written, anyone that touches his little ones, what I mean by little ones is, he calls those who know him personally his children. Anyone who touches his children, he said it right in his words, the Bible, it's better for them to tie a millstone around their necks and cast them out to the sea than to harm or even to trouble his little ones, those who believe in him. Because Christians, they push this out as children, but if they see in the spirit, he's not talking about actual children. He's talking about those who believe in him. Because those who believe in the Father in heaven are like children. Like, no liar shall enter the kingdom of heaven. So those who know the Father in heaven, we don't really lie. We don't lie. And those who are, truly following the Father of heaven, we're like children. We have to be like children, willing to learn. We can't be like the old people and know it all. We always have to be absorbing information. As it is written, you rebuke the wicked and they hate you, but you rebuke the righteous and they love you because they get more information. It's like that, his children. And it's also written how those who serve the Father of heaven are supposed to be like, and the way it is like children, not acting like a children, but to be humble like a children, innocent like a children. So it's, the thing I bring up is very different from Christianity, because the things I bring up, people could research it themselves. You could just pull out your Bible and test the Spirit. Don't believe the things I say. And plus, we're living in the last days. Last days says that knowledge will be like a field of wheat. It's just out there, and it's true. Here it is. I'm showing you right here. You don't have to believe the things I say. Just look it up. Because I see people be like, what verse is that? Where's that in the Bible? What chapter? It's like, my friend, the thing I spoken, you could just type it up and it'll show you what chapter. It'll show you what verse. It's the last days. I mean, what more do you want? I mean, can you not see the seasons that we're in? I mean, but anyways, I apologize. I'm babbling too much. But that's the reason why I brought the China. What if someone in China knew the Father of heaven? I'm not sure if I brought it up. I do apologize if I'm bringing it up again, because I'm thinking I didn't say it. Because it broke my heart when, before I didn't care. I'll be straight up, I didn't care about what happens to the Chinese people. But after, seeing the commenters comment and, my neighbor talking to me, I had a change of heart. And the heart is the soul. My soul is shifted in a different way, I guess. And I thought, wow, that the force of the DNA altering medicine would not have happened if there was someone there. Because if someone was there that knew the Father of heaven, there's no way the powers and principality would mess with the little ones of the Father of heaven. Because if they do, they themselves could be taken out before their time, to be waiting for judgment before their time. And I'm sure they would not want that. I'm talking about the powers and principalities. My gosh, it's so cold. I just want this to be done. We still got like a minute. Like, oh my goodness, my feet are frozen. I'm still in my work pants, the jeans. I'm not in my PJs, which are much warmer than this. But I said to myself, I'm not going to give up. Once I say something, I'm going to do it. So that's why I'm doing it. And I'm not going to retake it. I hope I don't regret it. Excuse me. But the cool thing is I can look back on these videos and perhaps even show my family, my future family, like, yeah, your dad, this is where he was at. Broke as a joke. Living with a relative that, brought a lot of hardship. And, claimed to love the Father of heaven, but been constantly disobedient. Things like that. But also the positive. There are positive things. Life is a learning experience. Honestly, It's pretty much our perspective of how we take things. And I learned this very, 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 very late in life. It's truly how we take things. We could take it as a negative. Oh, turn off. Stop! Oh my gosh, I'm trying not to wake up the owner. Oh man. Oh, what the heck? Anyways. Sorry for the aggressive part. Because I was pressing the dismiss and it's not dismissing. Anyways, what was I saying? I totally forgot what I was saying. But anyways, I hope the video has been valuable. It's been helpful. And I do apologize for the quality. I try to get it through. I mentioned I've taken many takes. I'm so tired. I'm very tired. But I'm unable to sleep. So this is making it worse because it's making my mind go all over the place. But one thing it does do is once I hit that couch, I'm not going to think about my problems. I'm just sleep. Aussies. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow because I'm not going to use the help me sleep anymore. Alright, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for viewing my video. I feel like I said video too much. For those that are new and have watched it all the way this far, I do want to say if you enjoyed the content, find it valuable, and want to support me, I really do need support. Please help me out with a like, a comment, a share, and if you're not subscribed, I hope that you will subscribe. And for those that returning viewers who, and also new viewers who watched it all the way through, I do want to make a quick prayer for you. I had to write it down because one of the retakes, I forgot how the prayer went. And that was so embarrassing because I was finished with the video. I pray to the Father of Heaven that you will have a great day. And if it's a bad day, the Father of Heaven will change it to a rad day. And if it's already a great day, that He'll make it memorable for you. Oh yeah, I forgot the Father of Heaven didn't want me to stretch out the prayers long. He wanted it short and concise. He wants it short and concise. And I also pray that the Father of Heaven will protect your peace. So if you encounter anything, any obstacle, any challenges, that He'll make it a peaceful learning experience, and that He will also grant you a lot of love. Not grant, but give you a lot of love. And that's all I have for this video. Thank you for watching. Until the next one, the Most High willing. Hallelujah and Sinji Dua. And that means see you again in Mon.